I'm ready. I took a shower and showed up for you, but you don't have to do that to watch this video. We're back with another video, my friends. Welcome to Project Inside Out, where every room has an element of comfort and elegance. The clients came to us with a house that I would say has a little bit more of those elements of track builder homes, and we really wanted to open up the space and give it more of a custom feel. The way we live in our homes through different phases of our lives changes, and the clients here, they have older children that have moved out. Their design needs are really about the two of them and how they envision living in this space and hosting and relaxing. And so our team was able to take all of that information, implement that into the design, and it's not only beautiful, but it really serves the vision for their lives. These are dream clients. They truly trusted, and that's when our team can really show up, impress, and truly shine. So let's get into the tour. But if you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you have any comments, we love to hear from you because this truly allows us to keep on creating great content for you and make it better each and every time. Our team's design philosophy really starts with observation. We want to understand how our clients move through their spaces, their lifestyle needs, how they envision living in their homes. And that's at the core of how we start each project. From the moment you step inside the house, you're greeted with so many thoughtful details. The entrance is really meant to be warm and welcoming to the guests. We see it often in this style of builder home where the entrances are quite quaint, and so you don't want to overwhelm them with lots of stuff. You keep it simple, and a big impact in this entrance is really replacing the door. So we went with this beautiful wood grain fiberglass door that's warm and inviting. It lets in a lot of light with the side panel, and it has this element of classic detailing with the mullions that makes it look sophisticated. Adding in a simple console table and some hooks for the catch-all needs, and then a curve to the mirror really complements the other pieces that are going on in the space. Our team didn't overcomplicate the powder room. We really worked with the existing foundational elements of it and then elevated it. So this is really the only room in the house where we kept the existing molding because it seemed fitting. We wanted to go with a moody powder room. This is an opportunity to do a deep and rich color, and our team loves to do that. So in here we used Benjamin Moore Fairview taupe, which is warm in the type of like chocolatey tones that you'll see layered throughout the house. And by painting the walls, the ceiling, and all of the molding this one cohesive tone, it really does look mature and elegant. We have a new pedestal sink with traditional silhouette to it. Its square lines have a little bit of those embellished moldings that you'll see throughout the space, so it's a nice reference point. And then we replaced all of the plumbing fixtures with a very traditional polished nickel that's elegant and mature, paired with a mirror that has a little bit of a curved detailing to it. Just feels nice in the space that not everything is so square. The dining room. This is such a space to enjoy for yourselves, your family, or when you invite company. And we had the opportunity here to extend a wall to suit what we were designing in the kitchen. And it created this space that was more intimate and really gave it its kind of own realm. In here, we did some interesting design elements that our team hadn't done before, and I think were huge successes in this design. The window, we had a niche, and here we were able to design a custom floating shelf, and then underneath a custom bench that could also double as additional seating and be pulled up to the table. And then behind the shelf, we have the linen drapery that just floats there and really softens the hard surfaces of the dining room. Flanked on either side of the wall, there's these beautiful sconces that are done in a plaster, so they really kind of blend into the wall and you get this gorgeous glow from them. So it adds these kind of romantic details to the dining room. Above the table is this, I like to call it like a folk style of lighting, and it's just this iron silhouette that has these linen shades on it. So it again adds that like romantic glow to the space, but it doesn't impede on the view of the artwork. So it's not overpowering to the room, and it's really complementary. We have these art pieces that are these beautiful oversized linen canvas art that's soft, and it really lends itself to go with the upholstery of the chairs and the wood grain of the table. So it just feels like one continuous space of calmness. We embarked on this journey by removing walls and really opening up the space to surround the design around what we believe is the heart of the home, the kitchen. There is beauty in symmetry, and when you look at this kitchen, it has such beautiful symmetrical lines to it. The way that the cabinetry flanks out either side of the stove wall in the butler's pantry, it's all intentional in the design. The pseudo arch that's done on the stove wall gives it an element that you would see through European design. It has these classic details. For the backsplash, we went with this brick-like tile that adds in an element of texture and warmth, and it has this old world appeal to it. Our team chose one of our favorite Taj Mahal countertops, which is a raw, beautiful granite, has a lot of variation to it. And then we went with a Tuscan brass faucet, which picks up the warm tones that you'll see carried through the island. Just beautiful, warm chocolate tone of wood. It complements the flooring and the other wood tones that are carried throughout the house. As we make our way through the kitchen and around to the butler's pantry, we have beautiful natural light, and this is one of the features of when you don't make the butler's pantry in its own little closet and you push the kitchen forward like we have. It almost gives you this second beautiful kitchen. And in here we have the opportunity to have a lot of drawer storage, and we have a wine fridge. We reference the lights that we have on the stove wall underneath, so it has that continuity. In here, we did the countertop in a butcher block. It's warm. There's a savings to it because the Taj Mahal is an investment, and it really works for this prep area. We added in the beadboard paneling, so it's simple. It plays on the same tones as the walls, but it gives it that textural element. So everything has this seamless look to it and really adds to the beauty and elegance of the symmetry of the kitchen. The breakfast nook. So we have the seating at the island, but it was also important for us to create a moment with this breakfast nook because when we first spoke to the clients, they told us that there's always somebody sitting in this area, which meant that We needed it to be a priority to elevate it and to create this special moment for their family to enjoy. There's so much natural light that comes in through here. It has a beautiful view to the backyard. The banquette really worked for the space, so we just repainted it to match the new cabinetry and then added a soft linen bench to it to add comfort, and then also softened the windows with Roman shades. Above, we added in a whimsical chandelier that brought in some of the metal finishes that you'll also see throughout the house. The great room. Although it had this beautiful double height to it, everything in it felt very awkward. The scale and proportion of it originally, with the moldings going up the wall and the fireplace a bit stunted, it really didn't work. So our team was able to strip that away and really recreate this room so that its symmetry, its feeling, although it was expansive, it felt comfortable and balanced. Our team reimagined the furniture layout too, and in doing so, it's cozy yet it feels so airy and relaxing. So by adding in the sectional that grounds one area of the great room, and then having this moment with the two chairs to the left of the fireplace and grounding that with a cowhide rug that has this kind of organic detailing to it, it's interesting, it doesn't feel cluttered, and it just has this really relaxing feel that complements the elegance and comfort of the rest of the home. We often like to layer in photography as well as painting because it's an interesting mix of mediums and it allows for this gallery-like experience. And for the photography in this room, we chose one of Justin Thomason's landscapes. The primary bedroom is such a special oasis in the home, and we wanted it to feel relaxing and still add in those elements of elegance that you're seeing throughout the home. So in here, we replaced the flooring so that it would match out everywhere else in the home. And then we went with furniture pieces that again had wood warmth to them, but also the softness in the upholstery. We have this moment in the niche of the window, the alcove, where we were able to create a makeup and desk area for her. And it's flanked out by light filtering, linen drapery, and then the functional blackout Roman shades. The ensuite off of the primary bedroom is what we consider the star of the second floor. We wanted it to have a mature feeling to it. The tones in there are really rich. There's a lot of beige and more browns and oysters that all come together to give it that sophistication. The custom millwork there reflects what we've done in the kitchen, so it has these beautiful cathedral details to it. And then we went with a custom quartz countertop that has this 4-inch profile to it that adds that element of sophistication and almost glam and classic kind of traditional vibes. The freestanding bathtub in the space truly serves as the centerpiece. It's right in front of the window. It's softened by the weave in the Roman shades, and it has this glamorous element above it with the light fixture. We have a niche which allows for some decor elements with the painting, with some of the soaps, and it gives it that kind of boutique, almost like you're in a hotel on vacation feeling to it. An important feature in any bathroom is the plumbing fixtures, and we went with a beautiful classic polished nickel, and a really nice touch being in what's known as the coldest capital in the world is to add heated flooring. In those colder months, it just makes everything feel luxurious. The main bathroom, we wanted to keep it simple. This generally isn't the place that we break the bank, but you still want it to flow with the rest of the home and have some intentional design details. We did this tumbled glazed tile, and then we added in a custom bench with a custom curb that allowed us to facilitate doing the shower curtain in the linen with a nice rod. And then for the vanity, we added in a oak wood cabinet that has a light stain on it. There's a 4-inch custom countertop, which adds in a nice design detail and elevates the sophistication of the main bathroom. And then flanked out on the mirror, we have simple iron with a linen shade on it. So a soft glow comes across like all the other lighting in the story of this home. So all the elements in here are soft, organic, and relaxing like the rest of the home. Yeah. What I think is important to notice on this project is that our team was able to take an otherwise suburban builder home and create a custom remodel from it that really speaks to the clients. This is what you can achieve from a good foundational structure, intentional design elements, and proper investment. You can get something really special.